Now, Chief of Staff Sabry has said today that they expect to finalize the Parliamentary Budget Office Bill in the first parliamentary session for this month when the Parliament convenes next week. Speaking to the Colombo-based diplomatic corps, Ratnaik said that they also expect to enact a new public finance management law as part of the revenue administration reforms and expenditure rationalization measures that are currently underway. Minister of Foreign Affairs Sabry convened a briefing on current developments in Sri Lanka for the Colombo-based diplomatic corps yesterday. Opening the meeting, the minister thanked the international community for the support extended to Sri Lanka towards economic recovery and briefed on the progress made in this regard. He also requested countries to review their travel advisories to reflect the stability in the country, which would further increase the tourist influx. The minister also highlighted initiatives taken by the government for reconciliation, including the convening of the all-party conference by the President in December 2022 and January 2023, and the appointment of the Cabinet Subcommittee on Reconciliation, chaired by the President. He also briefed them on the government's position on the 13th Amendment and the proposed counter-terrorism legislation. The Foreign Secretary also highlighted the government's initiatives to proactively engage with Sri Lankans overseas, including through the recently established Office of Overseas Sri Lankan Affairs. Following the briefing, members of the diplomatic corps engaged in a discussion on several pertinent issues, including investment promotion, reconciliation, good governance and anti-corruption. Further, Chief of Staff Sabry briefed on the developments related to the government structural reform process in the context of the IMF, World Bank and the ADB programs.
This program is not limited purely to the fiscal reforms and economic reforms, fiscal reforms, but it also encompasses matters like the reconciliation process, which is key to a recovery for Sri Lanka and for a sustainable growth. Excise taxes were raised by 20% in January and is due to be raised a further 20% in 1st of July. We actually did anticipate this would happen, but when you go through the simulations with IMF and have to make certain revenue targets, you work on figures, you forecast these figures and try to get it as right as possible. But what happened when we increased the excise sharply, the illicit measures set in and legal purchases reduced. As a result, the anticipated or the expected revenue collection didn't take place. In fact, it went down as a percentage. At the review, certain measures will have to be reviewed and re-examined and thought out again. Tax to GDP ratio, the target is 14% by 2025. It's an ambitious target, but we feel we can achieve it. New administration reforms, as I said, taking place. Expenditure rationalization measures are also underway. Under the IMF program, also strengthening the core public financial management, what we know the PFM functions, which includes enacting a new PFM law. Restoring public debt sustainability is also on the program. It is both foreign currency debt as well as local currency debt. In addition, restoring price stability and rebuilding the external buffers, ensuring financial stability, reducing corruption vulnerabilities. We will see the anti-corruption bill being presented to Parliament next month and raising potential growth. World Bank and ADB programs, we are treating it as one structural reform program, and they compensate or they strengthen some of the measures in the IMF program as well. So the World Bank program, we have the improving of fiscal oversight and debt management, which has two measures being brought in. One is the establishment of a Parliamentary Budget Office through a Parliamentary Budget Office Act. Now this, we hope to have the budget office up and running by May 2023. It's a very tight target. We will come to Cabinet on the 17th of April. Then there is a mandatory time period that we have to allow for public consumption, after which it will be presented to Parliament, and then Parliament will refer it to the Public Finance Committee. They in turn have to come back to Parliament, and then Parliament ratifies the decision of the Public Finance Committee. All of which we hope to finish by the first parliamentary week of this month, starts on the 25th of April.